Hi, I'm Old Sneelock. Welcome to another episode of Old Sneelock's Workshop. When it's rained for 3 days straight and you've pretty much run out of things to do, it's always nice to have a few shop projects back in your back pocket that you can work on just to keep you from going stir crazy. Today's one of those. This single bit axe is just a workaday axe. Nothing fancy about it. I put a new handle on it, but I never finished the handle. I just put the handle on it and used it. Well, now I'm working through my stash of projects, and this one came up to the top of the stack. So this little drill motor has come in handy. It's called a Black & Decker 1/4 inch heavy duty Shortie drill. And it's fairly old. I haven't seen one of these in the wild other than the one I got at the estate sale. We had something similar when I worked at United Technologies back in the early 80s, and it was old then, so I don't know what year this thing was actually made. I like the switch. You can just grab a hold of it and use it. These little 24 grit wheels are very nice. Because of the way they're attached, you can change them out quickly. And with the 24 grit paper on them, they cut like really aggressive. You may recognize the IIT, the Illinois Industrial Tool Company. It's Chinese. It's not anywhere near Illinois. These are great for body work. They also do a good job of doing the initial rough finish on the axe. Starting out with the 80 grit zirconia. I worked my way down through the 120. And on down to the 140, which is the finest that I own. Makes a big difference. You can see the hardness on the front edge of the bit. This is much softer back here. This will take quite a polish. This one tends to stay more dull. It's a little softer. This is hard. Shines up just beautiful. That little line right there, that's cool. I'll get all those tool marks from the 80 grit out of there. You have to be careful not to use the nose wheel, because the nose wheel will put a little groove in there and then it'll take the dickens to get it sanded out. Because the nose wheel cuts really fast, but it only cuts in one small point, which is why it cuts so fast. Then you have to lower everything around it down to the point where that small cut goes away. Taking off 1/1000th off a 1/8 inch strip across here doesn't take any time at all. Taking 1/1000th off a 2 or 3 inch area just to get rid of one mistake with the nose wheel, that'll mess up your day. And you don't want to clamp it without having some soft jaws on there. Because if you clamp it with just a plain old vise, you'll cut. This part of the axe is soft. Those serrations will just dig right in. Okay, now we try the buffing wheels. Still got some pits in it. Those are going to remain. Like I said, I'm not going to take this down any further than that because I don't want to reduce the thickness of the eye. But I think that's a pretty nice axe considering what it was to start with. Now, I just got to do the handle. Right now, I'm on my way to go babysit Oliver. So we'll have to set this aside till later. If you have any suggestions for a new video, questions about today's video, or any of the other videos on the channel, just drop a note in the comments. You know I read them all. Thanks for watching. This video is not to be viewed by anyone under the age of 13 in the US or 16 in the European Union, without the express written permission of the parents or legal guardians of the underage person. Such written permission must be on file at the local government entity in charge of enforcing the rules and regulations established by the FTC. Anyone violating these terms is admitting by default that they hold harmless the owners and operators of this channel. Any and all questions should be addressed to your local branch of the FTC.